guys, welcome to another video. I'm SarahDevs and tonight I'm going to be showing you how to make a small plant. This is going to be a rather low poly plant, and as you can see, I've already got an image here from Google. So really all you have to do is just grab any leaf design that you would like, and then yeah, so let's get started. So if you want, you could use the starter cube, or you can just delete it and add a plane. It doesn't really matter. Just gonna rotate this. But yeah, either way, you're just going to be removing most of the vertices here. Because what you want to do is line them up over the edge of your leaf. So all you're going to do is take each vertex and basically trace the leaf all the way around. So what I'm doing is I'm just pressing E to extrude. I apologize that I don't have screencast on. I was trying to get it working, but for some reason for this later version of Blender, I wasn't able to get it to work. Just kept throwing an error. I think what I'm going to do for my next Blender video is I'll update this version on my laptop to the latest version and see if that version of screencasting works. We should spread these out a little more, so I don't want it to be too high poly, right? Just do some cuts. I apologize if you could hear my cat's water fountain running in the background. Probably sounds like a waterfall. Another thing I could have done was use a mirror modifier as well to basically duplicate this side and mirror it onto the side. But I figured this time I won't do that just because the two sides are slightly different. I should get rid of some of these cuts over here just because it's really like dense over here compared to the other side. Enough. Should do these little circles in the center as well. This I can mirror it. So we got our holes done. Now, for the stem part, you basically want to try to keep it as straight as possible. You can do like a curve though, and then you want to do like maybe one cut for low poly. You could do more if you're doing a higher poly. I have this go a little narrow. I'm using the SQ to get more narrow. this time I could just go straight down. Because I'm going to be curving it after, guys. Switch. If you switch to edge selection, it makes it go a lot faster when you're filling in the faces. And then I'm gonna extrude here, and that creates a cut right down the center for you. Actually, I should. Do this like that. Because usually when you use the extrude or the cut, if one side has merged into one vertex, then usually it doesn't apply the cut to that triangle for you. So sometimes you gotta do it manually.
Oh, I just realized I did something wrong. I never added cuts in the center. You know, it's too late to do that now. Okay.
Oh, I just realized I was doing something wrong. I never added cuts to the center. You know, it's too late to do that now. Okay. Next, what you want to do is take the little center cuts here and just select them all. Do is change your point of view. Oops. Selected them all. Snap the grid. And you're just gonna pop them out like that. Do half that amount. Some spots I need to fix up how I rendered or filled in the faces. Maybe I should just do the full. Okay, so for spots like these, that's a bit better. And what you're going to do is go back, select the cut inside the stem, change your point of view, bring that out a little bit. Don't need it a huge bit though. Yeah. What you can do is now you can delete that. You relief. You can go into object, apply your smoothing. Take a wild guess and say that some of the faces aren't facing the correct way. Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is just Alt and N and recalculate to outside. For some reason it was thinking the side was the outside. Weirdness going on. not going to play with this too much more. But yeah, when you're filling in your leaf, make sure you like fill it in properly. Don't make a mess like I did. Fill it in like really fast and yeah. Okay. So what you want to do is just bring this down a bit more. You can even extend the bottom. Not sure why that was crooked. Do a little more. That should be good. Okay. So put a cylinder and let's do 12. So what we're going to do is just make a quick pot for it to go in. You want to go a little more fancier, you can add a bill. I believe you gotta take away the edge split first and apply this after you've finished adjusting it. So I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, if you want to do this. Yeah, you probably don't even need the edge split now. That's fine how it is. But yeah. Upsize this. Rotate the leaf around 90 degrees. And then what you're going to do is go into your curve and select the path. And you just want to adjust it all. Is select your leaf, add a curve modifier, then select curve object, and you want to select the curve. Just want to line it again. So now you go and move parts of this with bends for you. Also, another thing you want to make sure is that your stem also has cuts to it. So that way your stem curves as well. adjustments you want. And what you can do is just duplicate this. You can do different sizes. I'm just pressing S to scale. And do please be cautious that if you add like a lot of them, it is going to add to your triangle count. Okay, let's scale this down. No, it's more size appropriate for that. So now that you got your leaves all placed, you can also just slightly rotate them so that when you go back into object mode, they have a slight rotation here. It just adds to the detailing a little. And now you can go to each one, go into the curve modifier and select apply, and then you can delete the curve. And now you can just go around select them all. And then press Ctrl J to merge them all. Or I should say to join them all. There you have it. You got your plant. If you noticed before, I only did the faces on one side, because in Roblox you can easily flip on double-sided, so then it just displays the top to the bottom. And if you UV wrap it, it'll duplicate your UV wrap on the side to the bottom as well. If you do UV wrap it, I strongly suggest UV wrapping one leaf before you start duplicating. That way you only have to design one leaf, and then when you apply it, it'll automatically mirror onto all of the leaves. Yeah, that's it. I think last second to check this, and it's backwards. Okay, there we go. So now we have a pretty plane. And that's all there is to it. And if you want to export, you can go into export, FBX, and just name it however you like. If you have multiple objects in Blender, I do suggest selecting the ones that you want to import and then selecting selected objects. And if you want to adjust the scale, you can adjust it to 0.01. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.